All right, Verizon says it's 3 o'clock. Is everybody ready to get started?
We're ready.
All right. All right, good afternoon. I'm going to call to order the City of Green Acres Code Enforcement Hearing. It is 3 o'clock on July 24th. My name is Amity Barnard. I'll be the Special Magistrate for today's hearing. A little bit about process for the folks who are here for code enforcement issues. You're in the right spot. Typically the town, or the city rather, calls their cases in the order that they're on the agenda. So once you hear your case, city staff will go to the podium that's there on my left. They'll present any evidence, any testimony that they have, any witnesses they'd like to call. Once they're done, you'll go to that same podium, present any evidence you have, any testimony you'd like me to hear, cross-examine any witnesses that the city calls, and at the end of that, I will make a ruling, and you'll get a final order with you, usually when you leave the hearing. So with that said, first thing I'm going to do is swear anybody in who's here to testify on any cases on the agenda today. If you could stand if you're able and raise your right hands. Do you all swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, with that, I will turn it to the city to call its first case.
Good afternoon. The first case we will hear is on the agenda, item number 1, case number 124-10151, Curuvilla Thecumatal, 1732 Sawgrass Circle, and this case will be presented by Officer Bernal.
Good afternoon. My name is Officer Jerry Bernal, Code Compliance Officer for the City of Green Acres. This property was first cited by me on January 23rd of this year, 2024. And the case is about concrete steps, fencing, and a gate installed in the backyard without permits in the rear of the property. I've submitted a package for evidence which includes proof of ownership, which is the PAPA's proof of service for the notice of violation dated 1/23, posted affidavit, and the posting is in the file. Request to appear notice was dated 6/25/24, mail through certified mail, and photos are included. Till this date, no permit has been applied for.
All right, is there anybody here for that case? Is that you, sir, or are you for the next one? Or are you just here for, okay. Have you had any communication with the respondents? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. And it looks like in addition to your posting affidavits, you got certified mail returned, signed. So the photo that I'm looking at, obviously I can tell what the concrete steps are, but
Yes.
the fence that you're talking about is the fence that's right around the steps there?
Yeah.
Not that white fence to the right,
No.
the perimeter fence?
Correct.
Okay.
No.
It's an interesting place to put steps, I
I know,
suppose.
right?
Okay. What's the city seeking in terms of remedy today?
$50 a day, 30 days.
And 30 days, based on the city's processing time for permits, is sufficient for somebody to apply for and obtain a permit, is that correct?
I don't know how backed up they are in permits.
45, would 45 be more?
45.
Okay.
Yeah, just since I don't know, based on my review of the file, if they're gonna need anything more than just applying for the permit.
Okay.
The steps and stuff,
Yeah, they might need a site plan
they
too.
might need something more than that, so, yeah, 45 days is
Okay.
more reasonable.
That's September 7th.
Would you like the ruling to specify that date or just the 45 days?
Well, it is 45 days from today is September 7th.
Okay, I just wondered typically you have the orders pre-generated. Does it say the 45 days or does it say the date?
It doesn't say anything, I just fill it
You
in.
just fill it in. Okay, so I'll do both then. Just wanted to make sure we're getting on the record what you would like on the record. All right, and you said $50 a day?
Yes.
Okay. All right, anything further from the city? All right, in case 1-24-10151, I'll enter the city's evidentiary case file as composite exhibit 1. without objection. I'll note for the record that the respondent is not present at today's hearing. I'll find based on the affidavits of posting in the file as well as the signed certified mailing documentation in the file that the city had good service for today's hearing. I'll find based on the photographs in the case file as well as the testimony of city staff that the respondent's in violation of section 105.1 for the concrete stair structure and fence and gate that were installed without the required building permits. I'll require respondents to comply within 45 days, that's on or before September 7th, or face a fine of $50 a day for each day that the violation continues thereafter.
The next case we will hear is item number 2, case number 324-10205, Richard Whitney and Gloria Freitas, Trust, 5930 Whispering Pine Way. This case will be presented by Officer DePonte.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Melanie DuPont, Code Compliance Officer for the City of Green Acres, and I have been sworn in. This property was first cited on January 9th, 2024 by myself. The case is regarding closed storm shutters. I've submitted a package for evidence. The items included are the proof of ownership through the Palm Beach County Property Appraiser. The proof of service for notice of violation was dated May 9th, 2024, and we do have good service by posting, for which there's an affidavit of posting in the file. Proof of service for the request to appear is dated June 6, 2024. That is posted. And there's an affidavit of posting in the case file. The case file also includes photos of the violation. And as of today, the violation remains unresolved.
Okay. So the photos, it looks like is it just one shutter that's closed?
This one.
Okay. Any idea why it's closed? No idea, okay.
No communication with this property owner.
No communication, okay. So there's nobody here for this case? Okay. For the record, the respondent is not present in case 3-24-1025. And the city's code is, as I read it here, you cannot have your shutters closed unless there's a hurricane event. Is that
That's
Yes.
correct.
correct? A watch or warning? Okay. What's the city seeking in terms of remedy for today's?
30
This case?
30 days, $50 a day.
All right, anything further from the city?
No, that's it.
All right, with that, in case 3-24-1025, I'll enter the city's evidentiary case file as composite exhibit 1 without objection. I've noted for the record that the respondent is not present. I'll find based on the affidavits in the case file that the city had good service for today's hearing. I'll find based on the photographs in the same case file as well as the testimony of the city code officer that the respondent's in violation of section 7-423 subpart P for the shutters that are closed, not within the allowed time per the city's code. I'll require respondents to comply within 30 days or a $50 a day fine will be assessed for each day thereafter. And I omitted to acknowledge that I think I signed the minutes for the previous hearing. That's item 2 on the agenda. With that, anything further for the magistrate?
That's it.
All right, I'll adjourn the hearing at 3:09.